Hello YouTube. I want to talk to you guys about my NordicTrack commercial 2950. I did a lot of research before buying the machine, and it gets a lot of praise from a lot of people. The commercial 1750 gets a lot of Best Buys. This has gotten a Best Buy from one of the reviews I've seen. And I think the commercial 24 something, all of those get really good reviews. But since buying this, all I've had is kind of problems with it, and I kind of want to highlight those on YouTube for those of you out there looking at purchasing this machine before you buy it, because like I said, I didn't see a whole lot of negative on this. And it gets a lot of, the base model gets a lot of reviews. I mean, this is basically a 1750, the pad and all that. The 2950 comes with a 22-inch screen. That's one of the reasons I bought it, is for this screen. I thought it'd be really cool to maybe be able to put in a Fire Stick or something like that and be able to watch, possibly watch Netflix, while working out or something like that. But this doesn't have the capability of doing that. One of the videos I seen on YouTube actually had an HDMI port in it. This model does not. All it has is the audio cable connection. And I just kind of wanted to make that clear, because I wasn't clear on that. You cannot watch videos from any kind of external source on this. It's all iFit stuff, and that's all you get with that. So that was one of the things that I wanted to highlight. Another one of the things that I want to highlight is kind of the turning on process of it. It requests that you flip the switch, after use, and then turn it back on. And so now there's a process with that. It takes about approximately a minute and a half to 2 minutes to turn on and be able to use. For me, that kind of sucks. I want to be able to turn on the machine and kind of get right to work. But it has this iFit stuff that it's got to run through before you're able to do that, which isn't a big deal. Like I said, a minute and a half, 2 minutes, you come down, flip it on, do some stretching, and then by the time you're done, with your stretches, you come on and the machine should be ready to use. That's given that it doesn't have any of the other problems that we've had, and that's kind of what I want to talk to you about. I don't know how many I might be able to highlight here, but I want to tell you at least some of the issues that we've had. One is the Wi-Fi connection. This is a Wi-Fi connected machine. We've had issues with it dropping Wi-Fi connection quite frequently. If it doesn't have Wi-Fi, you lose a lot of the functionality of the machine. And so that's annoying if it drops Wi-Fi connection. If it drops Wi-Fi in the middle of your video workouts, you lose your video workout, you lose that workout in particular. You'd have to reconnect and restart the whole workout all over again, and that's annoying. Another issue that we've had is just iFit not responding. I mean, as you can see here, it's finally come on, and nothing's loaded yet. You can't really, you can kind of get descriptions of things, but they're finally a video you get loaded in. I like to judge a book by its cover, so usually I like to kind of see what's going on in the background, see who the trainer is, stuff like that, before I decide to pick one. I mean, that's cool, that would work, but as you can see, it just takes a while for everything to load in, and that's if iFit responds. A lot of times you turn the machine on for a few minutes, you'll get a pop-up saying iFit is not responding, and then you have to restart that whole boot up sequence again before you can even use the machine. So that's an issue we've had with it. One of the other issues we've had with it is just the screen freezing. That happens quite a bit. That's happened to my wife quite a bit. When the screen freezes in the middle of your run, it doesn't necessarily always stop the belt, but it has stopped. The belt has stopped on my wife before, and then I don't know, it happened to her, not me, so I'm just kind of second-handing it. But it basically, she said the belt stopped, the screen went black, and then it came back on, and then she was able to start the sequence again. She doesn't really do the video things because of the issues that we've had with it. So she'll go up and she'll just do a manual start. And I'll just kind of show you what that looks like, you know. So a manual run, you come up here, you hit manual, it'll go into like a warm up, and then you know, and then you got the functionality of the machine. You know, you can do your warm up, you can speed it up and stuff like that. You do your end warm up, and then it goes into your actual workout, and then it counts your laps, your speed, all of that stuff. But you know, so for her, not doing the video stuff is okay. I like to do the video stuff. A lot of people will buy this machine because they want to do the iFit video stuff. So, you know, if it's constantly losing connection and stuff like that to the internet, like it's a problem, because you have to completely restart the thing. Go ahead and stop that. Come out of here. Now, you know, it's not going to save my workout because I didn't go for, you know, more than 1 minute, which is fine. You know, so that's just kind of one of the issues we've had with it, is it just being kind of glitchy as far as internet connection goes and as far as iFit goes. Now, the second and big issue that we've had with it is the calibration on the incline. My wife has had it actually during that workout that I was kind of showing you. She was using the incline buttons, and I think she was using the buttons on the side here. So she went up to a 2, and it went up to a 2, and then she tried using the incline buttons here. These are just smaller increments of incline, and she said she went to incline down, and actually the machine started going up on her, and that was a problem. So she went up, and I think she inclined it up to 3, and then it just went up even higher, and then she said she went down to a 0, and the thing inclined up, and I think it went up to the top, up to 15 degrees, and got stuck there. She ended up having to quit her exercise long before she wanted to, and that was annoying. And she couldn't, you know, because she couldn't fix it, and she couldn't get it. She didn't know how to calibrate it. So I got home from work. I tried calibrating it, which, you know, is a process in itself. So you come here, settings, maintenance, you know, and you can go into your calibration cycle. We'll do one while I'm talking here, and you guys can kind of get an idea of how long that takes. But it wouldn't calibrate. We tried turning off the machine, turning off the power, all of that, and I could not get it to come down from the top of the calibration. So I ended up calling NordicTrack the next day. They ended up doing a video conference with me. I ended up having to take off the motor shroud and all that and do a video call with them. We didn't ever find out exactly what the issue was with it. It just, I went into one of the settings. It wasn't even the calibration setting. And I just turned on the belt. And then when I turned off the belt, the machine ended up going down. Just, you know, for no particular reason. The tech that I talked to didn't have a reasoning as to why. They just said, well, you know, hopefully it kind of was just a glitch in the system. But, you know, this is like the 3rd day we had it. So I thought, you know, that's strange. Hopefully I don't have a problem with the incline, you know, and they said to call them back if we ever had an issue with it getting stuck like that again. I haven't actually had an issue with it getting stuck, but the machine does lose incline or calibration a lot. There's a big issue with our machine as far as the incline. I was doing a video run, and the machine during the video runs, you know, it takes over, the video takes over the machine, and it goes up and down as the train goes up and down, which is kind of cool if it works right. But mine lost calibration or something, and as it was going up a hill, it you know, it inclined up. Then we started going on a flat, and I could see up in the corner, what the incline was supposed to be was at 0, but I was still inclined up. The next section of the video, it was actually like a 2% downgrade, and so, you know, the machine says it went down to a 2, but this actually went up on me again. So I knew it had lost calibration, so I ended up having to stop the video workout in the middle, and then calibrate the machine. And then, you know, I had to start that video workout all over again from the very start. There's no way to skip ahead on the video workouts. It's, you know, it's start to finish. I mean, you can take a pause in the middle, like maybe I think it's like a 10-minute break. Okay, so it finally completed its thing, so you could kind of guess as to about how long that took with the video. But you know, in the, you know, like I said, there's no way to restart your workout from the very, you know, from where you left off. And so that's kind of annoying. If it loses calibration on you in the middle of a run, you know, you have to complete, there's no way of knowing that until you're in the middle of the thing, and then you have to start all over, and then you have to wait for the calibration. So that was an issue we had with it. As you can see here, like I said, it's just like, it takes a while to load stuff. So it finally loaded that first screen. Here's another issue. You go and, you know, just how long it takes. Now we're gonna search for some different workouts, and we're gonna sit here for a while. So again, you're sitting here not doing anything because you can't even start the machine unless it's in like a manual workout or something like that. You know, so you can even be warming up while you're searching, which I think is a big flaw in the machine, or in the software. My fault. The machine itself, you know, when it's working right, it is a nice machine. It just doesn't work. Okay, so see, there's the issue. No Wi-Fi connection. Why? You know, okay, Wi-Fi connected. You know, my Wi-Fi box is really close to this machine, and we have really good internet in the house, so I don't think it's a problem with that. I never lose Wi-Fi on any of my other devices. It's just this one. You know, you lose your internet connection and the machine doesn't work. You know, I don't think it should be so dependent on the internet connection. You know, and so I can't, again, like the descriptions are there, but they're supposed to have thumbnails. None of this is loaded in. You know, I mean, it just takes forever for it to load in. And again, a lot of times iFit itself will just stop working. You know, you go to see more. I just went to try see more, and now look, now I'm most popular. I'm waiting. So you're constantly waiting on this machine. And, you know, you're waiting on software to be able to use the hardware, and it's just really annoying. You know, let me be doing something while I'm searching through this stuff. Let me be warming up. You know, that'd be great. If I could warm up while I was doing this, awesome. But I can't, you know. I have to decide to pick something. You know, and then I'll kind of show you, hopefully I don't get, you know, a flag or anything on YouTube. I don't, this is my first video. Let me show you. So here's one. So speed intervals, you know, let's kind of show you how this works. So now if you lose your workout in the middle of the thing, you know, so the machine started, it's going, you got to warm up. So here's your warm up. So after you've picked one, you can do a warm up here. I'd like to be warming up while I'm picking something.
What's up, you guys? iFit Trainer Job
So,
here. And
you know,
today we have a time crunch workout. We are going all the way to the top. So for our warm up,
so you gotta, you know, it comes with some music. When you get one of these, like it's kind of cool. It works, you know. So we're doing an incline. It's going up to a 15% incline now. Now, if I lose my incline, like this is a pretty intense workout right here. So, you know, again, it is hill climbs, but this is kind of how it works. Get a video. This is really bad quality. Once it picks up on the internet, it does get clearer. But, you know, the videos are kind of cool. My wife doesn't like using them again because of the issues we've had with the machine. But, you know, I hope you guys get an idea. So now, yeah, see, I have 10 minutes to restart that if I want to. Okay, workout not saved, so that's fine. That's good. You know, so now if I wanted to go back into that, say it lost connection or whatever, and I had to go back into it, I'd have to completely restart from the very beginning of the video. Which has happened. Like I said, it has happened to us. So anyways, I feel like I'm rambling on. If there's more stuff, maybe I'll make another video. But for now, hopefully, you know, you guys kind of get an idea of some of the issues that the machine does have. I am going to be contacting NordicTrack. Maybe they can come out and actually fix it. They do have good warranties. I'm really debating whether or not we should just send the thing back, which sucks because it was a pain to get down here. But anyways, I hope this is helpful for somebody out there. If you guys have questions, I'll try to answer them. Again, this is my very first YouTube video. I felt it important enough to make a video on it because I just didn't feel like there was enough information out there. So hopefully this helps you. Thanks.